Hey out there in slot car land, how's everybody doing this weekend? Sorry these videos are coming to you a little late today. We had Elijah's, as you guys probably saw on the group page and on my Facebook page, Elijah's 16th birthday was Tuesday. And we actually had his birthday party yesterday, so we were doing all of that yesterday, so I didn't really have time to shoot anything. And of course today's Mother's Day, so we went to church this morning and I've been spending time with the wifey and celebrating Mother's Day and being all of that. So I thought we'd do these real quick. It's easy videos this week, so thought I'd do them really quick. The first thing I have here, I hope you guys caught the bi-weekly featured car ahead of this video. And you'll probably recognize one of these in here. But my former manager at the other Shopco where I worked, came in the store. It's been about 2 weeks now. Because I showed pictures of these on the group page, but I haven't done a video yet. So he came into the store, and I guess he was out yard sailing. He hit this yard sale that said he's a big RC guy, so this yard sale said they had RC stuff. So he hit there, and he was looking around in the tools, because, you know, he'd found what he wanted, and then he was looking to see what else they had, and found this mixed in with the tools. And if everybody knows, everybody the slot car guy knows what this is. This is an Aurora AFX pit kit. And he snagged that and opened it, saw what was in it. He's like, oh, I know who would want this. And I went up to the thing and asked him how much. They go, $2. So he bought it and brought it to me and gave it to me, which is really cool because there's some nice stuff in here. So let's take a look and see what's in here. There's some complete cars in here. There's some parts. And there's a couple of bodies. Let's start with this. There's a full body G Plus chassis, and I think the motor is actually in this brass chassis, so we're gonna have to take this thing apart. This isn't really very good. As you can see, you can't even turn the arm. The arm is so tight in there, so we'll take that out, build it back up, put this back together. The cool thing about this is it's got the brush barrels and the pickup shoes, and the only thing we're gonna have to find, and I think this is probably the rear gear for it. The only thing that's missing is the axle gear and the axle. The wheels are on another car that we'll show you, and this is probably the body that was with it. This is the really cool Ferrari Daytona that was probably on this. It's got the yellow wheels. If I remember right, this came with yellow wheels, so that was pretty cool. There's a couple of the rest. There's a couple more AFXs here. There's there's 2 Magna tractions and a non-mag. As you can see, it's got the Nomad body, and somebody was gonna. Looks like they were going to do the custom idea that's in one of the AFX Aurora books. So I'm going to have to probably finish that and find windows for the front of this and finish this. It's going to be really cool. Get some new shoes for it. Go through this non-mag chassis. As you can see, it's got all kinds of carpet shavings and all kinds of stuff in it. So it's going to need to be cleaned and needs an idler gear. But everything else is here, including motor brushes and everything. So that's pretty cool. This body's a little hogged out, as you can see, so this will probably be a parts body for some stuff. The front end and the bumper and the windows, in case somebody needs it, we can part that out for some people. Here's the Magna Traction, one of the Magna Traction chassis, and as you can see, that's probably, these wheels are off of a G Plus car, so they probably stole them off another car, not off the Daytona, because the Daytonas would have been yellow, but that came from somewhere. So you can see the chassis is missing a piece right there, but I don't think that's going to affect it much. We're going to have to take and kind of clean that up, take a look at that. And then this really cool 510 Datsun truck, the Baja Datsun in blue. In really good shape, except for right here, as you can see, it's missing the roll bars. And then this one window post is a little bowed out, as you can see, but it's not too bad. Looks like they threw some Tyco Pro wheels on the back of it, so we're going to have to change that out. But that in fairly good shape. And then everything else in here is Tyco. There's 4 HP2s, all from the same generation. There's this Vet. It's missing the window, and it looks like it had a top on it too, because it's got another side over here. But it's a Tyco Pro with the dual side magnets on, or these aren't really magnets, these are metal, to get the motor magnet downforce down to the track. I just noticed that it's got a AFX guide pin in it for some reason. Then there's this really nice looking Chaparral that's in really great shape. Except for this one decal over here that's scratched off and missing the wing. Other than that, this thing's in beautiful shape. I love this thing. This is going to go into the display collection. Get a wing for it and fix the chassis up. Both the sliders for these two that don't have sliders on it are here. We just need to get some guide pins for these. I'm going to have to talk to Stan and see what he has. Then there was this. This is another Chaparral. This is the full-body Chaparral that had the wing. As you can see, the whole back's gone on this car. And then, of course, the sliders off of it. And then there's this really cool modified. I love this thing. This thing is sweet. The Pinto. There's a Pinto and a Gremlin version of this, if I remember right. It's only missing the front bumper. The rear bumper was in there. I had to re-put it on, so I super glued it back on. But, and it's got what looks like Tyco Pro tires on it that might be halfway decent shape that we can put on something else that's in here. But those are really cool. And then there was two Tyco Pro cars in here. This really nice 512 Ferrari, 512M Ferrari. Tyco Pro has the wheels on it. Very nice car, very nice shape, really nice shape other than a little wear on the front decal and the side decal here, but outside of that it's in great shape. Beautiful car. And then there was another Tyco Pro in here without a body, and it's missing a wheel, but the holder is fine. The holder's not broke, so it kind of makes me wonder why it's missing a wheel. But I have to talk to Stan about that too and see if I can get a wheel from him if he's got any fronts. So I've quickly gone from one Tyco Pro to like 5 now, which is really cool. So some of these rear tires are a little flat spotted in a couple of spots, but some of them are in great shape. So that's really cool. And then there was some other little parts. There's the rack from the top of the Escort. And some other tires and wheel pieces in here and stuff, but this was a great find. I'm glad he found it. I'm glad he bought it and brought it to me so we can do stuff with it, put it in the hands of a real collector and someone that'll take care of it, and we'll cherish it and get these cars back running again. So it's really cool. I don't have this 510, which is really sweet. I love this Baja Datsun, so that's pretty cool. This really nice Tyco Chaparral that's in really great shape. I mean, it's not sun faded. The plastic's not faded. The window's really nice. Still has the driver's head, and the intakes for the engine are still there. It's just missing the wing, which I know I can get an aftermarket wing for it. So really cool. Maybe I can find a bumper for the front of this. Get this up and running really nice and really cool. Really cool set of cars. I'm glad he found it. So if you're out there, just keep hunting because you never know where you're going to find something. Keep a lookout for these because a lot of people that don't know what this is mistake this for a toolbox. So if you see one of these sitting on a table somewhere, or its bigger brother, the narrower, longer one, be on the lookout for that and pick it up and open it, see what's in it. You never know what you're going to find. You can find some really nice cars. So I hope you guys have a great week. Next week, we're going to be doing some new things. I got a couple new segments coming up. A couple videos I want to do this week. I may release them during the week. I may wait until next weekend or whatnot, so be on the lookout for those videos. I'm going to be doing some slot car news and trying to promote younger people into the hobby. So be on the lookout for those videos. And then next weekend, I'm probably going to be doing a update version of what makes a freight car so fast. We learned a couple of new things this year, so I want to dole that out to everybody. So that's probably what we're going to be doing for this Saturday's main episode. But be on the lookout for those other episodes. And I will catch you guys next week. Don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I'll put a little notation up here that you can click and subscribe. And I'll throw some other videos up on the other side that something you guys may have missed or want to watch again or whatever. So check that out. And I'll see you guys next week with the next episodes, and be on the lookout for the bi-weekly feature car episode that should have appeared before this one. So catch you guys later. Bye.